Hey guys, so I'm doing my self-study on Standard 6 of the U.S. History Standards. So that's the one over the first 5 presidents, so right after the American Revolution. So Washington with the precedents that he set, Adams with the XYZ affair and the quasi-war with France, stuff like that, and then Jefferson, Louisiana Purchase, and then Madison with the War of 1812, into Monroe with the Monroe Doctrine. So as far as their classwork, we've also got the Industrial Revolution in there, the Samuel Slater and Eli Whitney with the cotton gin, stuff like that. So as far as their classwork, they have a worksheet over the War of 1812, which is basically a guided reading with questions at the end. They've got their terms, which is basically vocab, just all the important stuff. They have to give a definition and then why it's important, and they do those on either a sheet of paper or flashcards, which they can study for the tests, and they'll turn those in on test day. They've got a graphic organizer where it's got all the important stuff on a map. It's a nice visual aid for them. They have to fill that out. They've got a map assignment, which it covers the start of U.S. expansion. Actually, it covers all of U.S. expansion to the Pacific Ocean. But we do that here because we really started here with the Louisiana Purchase. And then we've got another guided reading assignment over the XYZ affair. So that's the classwork that they're gonna do. And then for the assessment exam, it's a 52 question test, multiple choice. We've got maps, pictures, political cartoons in here. And at the end, they have a constructed response over the Monroe Doctrine, basically asking, who is he addressing? How is he going to enforce it? Defining it, who said it. So the multiple choice is worth 90 points, and then the discussion at the end, is worth 10 points. So as far as my 3 focus students, I'll pull it up. So my first one, he's perfectly capable of doing everything in the class. He's capable of having at least an 80, high 70, low 80, but he doesn't apply himself at all. It's a struggle to get him to turn anything in. He's definitely not a high-level student, but he's not exactly a low-level student either, and he does have an IEP. For my second student, he could have all the excuses in the world for failing this class, but he's not. He speaks very little English at all, but he's an extremely hard worker. He usually gets everything turned in on time, and if he doesn't, he comes to us and sees how he can work it out. And for my last student, she is a overachiever. Not an overachiever, an underachiever. She's well above average in this class, but she doesn't work as hard as she could because she doesn't have to. And that's about it.